Good morning, guys. So I'm headed to my hair appointment. I've got 2 minutes to get there. I'm like running late. I had a list of things I needed to do real quick before I left. Like I was making my grocery list yesterday, and you know how sometimes you're like, check to see if we have lettuce, check to see if we have shredded cheese before you go to the grocery store. So being I'm off schedule for this week of when I went to the grocery store, when I planned meals, I'm only like planning meals for a few days because I'm going to get on that routine of doing my meal planning on Sundays, going to the grocery store on Monday or Tuesday, whichever day, I don't really care which. And then I'm making chicken noodle soup for dinner. Carly wasn't really feeling that great yesterday. It's just been crummy, cold. Actually, today's the first day I'm driving and the road's not wet because it's just been so rainy lately. My hair won't look that much different when I'm done. I'm just getting a touch up. It is kind of starting to get a little dark, so maybe I'll go a tiny bit lighter. And I'm officially late for my appointment. I still got another 2 minutes to get there. All right, I'm back home. Here's my hair. Added just a little bit of highlights, colored the roots, and just a slight trim. Chicken noodle soup with everything except the noodles in here right now. I actually put corn and little cubed potatoes, just like canned potatoes. I have baby carrots that I cut up, rotisserie chicken that I shredded, and then I put garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, some extra chicken seasoning, two things, like two, I don't know what size those paper carton type things are, of chicken broth. And I'm gonna follow someone's advice on here that gave this to me last time I made chicken noodle soup and shared it. You make your noodles, which I have over there, the egg noodles, and then like kind of divide your soup in half. Set the other half aside. Don't mix the noodles in it yet until the day that you decide you want to cook it. And then just add like half the noodles to the portion that you're actually planning on eating today. Because I always end up putting the leftover chicken noodle soup in the refrigerator, and then when you go to make it, the noodles are just like gross. I got this package in the mail yesterday. Chase actually started opening it, and I was like, that's not for you, close it. So it is from Clean Simple Eats. It's the company that the like protein powder that I use to make my protein shake every day. I love the brownie batter, it's my favorite. They also have a lot of other products such as greens. So this is their greens starter kit. What I like about the Clean Simple Eats greens, because I've tried them all before, is I actually just scoop the powder and put it right in my protein shake a lot of times, because I don't need to drink like a separate drink necessarily. But if you don't want to do that, because maybe you have another protein drink or protein powder that you really like, I would give Clean Simple Eats greens a try. So their greens, Clean Simple Eats, actually tastes pretty good. Like they have a green apple, like this is their like sampler pack. You can get these sampler packs where you can try out all the different flavors. This is a great way. They have a sample pack of the protein powder too. It's just a great way to try out the different flavors before you invest in like a whole bag. Oh, this is cute. A little bottle so you can make your little green shake. Here's a nice little metal scoop. Let's see, what's this for? Oh, a canister. You could actually put this all in here and set this on your counter. That's cute. Oh, that's the thing too. Athletic greens has to store in the refrigerator, which maybe you don't care, but this does not. Like, you do not have to put this in the refrigerator. I love that. I love this bottle. So if you guys want to try out Clean Simple Eats greens or their protein powder, any of their products, I do have a link down below in the description with the discount code. I tell this to everybody all the time when I talk about Clean Simple Eats, and unless you've tried it, you don't know. I have yet to have someone message me after they've purchased and disagree with me. Is if you've tried a lot of different protein powders and you just can't stand the like sort of chalky, just not good taste, Clean Simple Eats protein powder is the best on the market, hands down. You could line up 10 of them in a row and I could tell you which one is theirs, because it does not taste like you're having a protein drink. It's so good. That's why I love the brownie batter, but I like the vanilla a lot too. And you might like the vanilla better if you're one that likes to make your own shake with maybe like put bananas in it, put peanut butter in it. Oh, they actually sell butters, like different natural peanut butters, different flavors, like salted caramel is really good. If you guys want to try any of their products and you need recommendations, just DM me through Instagram, Our Family Nest, because I would give you, I've tried everything. I would give you all my favorites. All right, so Ken and I were just looking at vacation stuff. Why is booking a vacation so not fun? I find that when you have some like hotels in mind, resorts that you want to go to, and you start going on like TripAdvisor or Googling reviews, and you always just find something that like ruins it for you. Like this one place that Ken had picked out, and I was just like, the reviews, there's so many bad reviews. And then this one place that someone had suggested to me, I looked it up, and so many people are complaining about mold. One said their kid was like sick with headaches the whole entire time and they swore it was from the mold. I just get to the point where it's like, you almost like don't want to go anymore because you're just so tired of reading like the negative reviews and you're just so afraid of choosing the wrong place. It's one of those things I hate, trying to decide where to go, what resort to stay at. You guys know us. If you've been a viewer of our channel for any amount of time, I don't like complicated. I'm not going somewhere where I'm doing a bunch of excursions or tours or activities. I just like to go, get away, sunshine, heat, pool, beach, but I want it to be clean. I want the food to be at least average. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask you guys this question. If you've been to anywhere in Mexico, anywhere in the Dominican, even the Caribbean, to be honest, maybe we should just try something totally different. Like, how's St. Lucia? Like, I've never been there. We tend to kind of stick with what we know because we're comfortable with that, but maybe we should try something different. So I don't know, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to venture outside of what we normally do. The whole idea of going to a resort, all-inclusive, don't ever leave, don't do anything. Like we went to Aruba and that was a very nice, safe place. You can walk everywhere. We did some excursions, tried different restaurants for dinners. I wanted the casino there. Yeah, I really like Aruba. I would recommend that. The thing is when we get away, we like to keep it as less complicated as possible. So you're trying to just find some place where you can fly nonstop, direct flight, get there, do your trip, come back. You know what I mean? So as soon as you're doing like any crazy, like even the Caribbean, you pretty much have to fly to Florida first, change planes, that whole thing. But I'm gonna ask you guys, like, if you just give me the details, if you're like travel a lot, Caribbean, or if you do Cancun or Punta Cana, do you have like a resort that you just absolutely love, always had the best experience? The other thing is too, we're kind of like more geared towards like an adults only place because I don't really need to be hearing like kids crying or fighting or running around, you know? But if you have any feedback, help us out. All right, I just came in here and put some sweatpants on. Just got done eating dinner. I didn't overdo it. I feel full, but I'm not stuffed. And I know right now it's 6:35, and if I don't go get on the treadmill right now and get my 30-minute walk in, it's not gonna happen today. And I can tell you it's not gonna be a 30-minute fast walk like yesterday. I think I did 1.7 something miles. That's a faster walk. It's not gonna be that today. This is not a good angle here on the treadmill, but my phone can like stick on the treadmill screen. But You know what really got me down here too is I'm on episode 5 of Fool Me Once on Netflix. So I was like, I can watch that and get on the treadmill. I told Ken he needed to find like a series that you only allow yourself to watch when you get on the treadmill. It could help. All right, so I did a totally chill walked at 3.0 pace for 30 minutes. I don't know what is going on, but for some reason my watch doesn't record indoor walks accurately, like if I'm on the treadmill. The distance is always wrong. And this time it said I only was exercising for 11 minutes. So I didn't close my ring even though I walked for 30 minutes. I sent it to my friend on Snapchat. I'm like, do you know why this is happening? And I don't know. So I sent her the thing from my treadmill. I'm like, look, I walked the 30 minutes. Why is this not recording? So frustrating. But I actually found out that you actually can manually add it, which is kind of nice. Because if I'm gonna walk every day, I want to be able to like look at my fitness app and see all those rings closed. So I don't wear my watch all the time. Like I didn't wear it all today until I went to get on the treadmill. So I don't really care about the other rings so much. Like what is the other one? Standing and just activity, moving, I guess. I don't know. I just care about that exercising. Why are you shaking, Tobias? Why are you shaking? Huh? Is you cold? So I had told you guys you can post questions in my videos and I'll try to answer them in the next video. And someone asked a good question that I thought I would answer today. I'm running bath water, by the way. I'm gonna take a bath while I watch The Golden Bachelor. It says, I have a dog and I wanna adopt a cat. Do you have any advice? How do your cats and dogs get along? Here's the thing, you guys know we've had our dogs for a long time, right? Somebody asked how old the dogs are too. So the Goldens will be 5 this weekend. Bean and Toby will be 4 this summer. And Pippa will be 13 on June 1st. I just had to start putting diapers on her whenever I know I'm like not gonna be in the room and I'm gonna be like working out or just distracted with other things that I can't like be on her like a hawk because she keeps coming into my grand room and peeing on the rug. But anyways, back to the question. So we've had the dogs a long time. Carly's 2 cats, you guys remember when she got Vander and Ivy, they lived like in her bedroom only. They didn't leave her room when Andrew and Blake lived here because they were both allergic to cats. They couldn't. So that was kind of the trade-off. If you guys really remember back when she got those cats, the rule was supposed to be cats were gonna live outdoors, and that didn't last. The cats ended up in the house, but they lived in her room. Then when Andrew and Blake moved out, it was like, oh, okay, well the cats can roam. Well, they never would come downstairs because of the dogs. So the dogs were never really around cats. So if they would see them for whatever reason, like on the stairs or something, they would go crazy. So then she got Cordelia. Cordelia was more adventurous. She would lay on the steps and the dogs would chase after her, and they never really like connected with her. But that was because for the most part, Cordelia was afraid of the dogs, and when they would like get all hyper and excited, which all they were gonna do is probably smell her, lick her, like they were gonna hurt her. But she's a cat, she doesn't know that, right? So she would take off running and be scared. She got Tate, the ragdoll kitten, and that cat does not give a crap. She was basically declaring every part of the house is mine. I am the princess. I own everything. Actually, she's not even a princess. She's a queen. She owns everything. She owns every room. If she wants to climb up on this bed right now, too darn bad, she's gonna be here. If she wants to be on the kitchen counter, on the kitchen chair, you can put her down. A couple minutes later, she'll just come right back. And the dogs do not give a crap about her. They don't even budge when she walks in a room. They're just like, she could walk in right now with every dog laying like they are, and they would not care. So I really think if you have a dog already and the cat's gonna join, it's really gonna be about that cat, because dogs chase cats. So certainly the dog is gonna wanna smell her, lick her, play with her, whatever, because it's his, or I don't know if your dog's a boy or a girl, it's his or her territory. It's whether or not the cat is going to be willing to stay in the same room with your dog and not run away or not be afraid of your dog. So if you can get them to slowly get to know each other a little bit at a time, I feel like they could more than survive, cohabitate, whatever, in the same house, because I've seen it happen. But I'm just saying, I feel like it's how their relationship is going to be directly related to how your cat acts, how the new cat acts about the dog. If that makes sense. That probably was way long of an answer than you needed, but I love when you guys ask me questions. Just ask away in the comments below. And I couldn't help but think about today. I wasn't even going to vlog because I was like, you know what? I'm not doing anything today. It's Thursday. I know I really should post a video tomorrow because it's Friday, and I was gonna do Monday, Wednesday, Friday this week. I was like, you know what? My channel should no longer be called Our Family Nest. And I know everyone says it should be called Empty Nest. That's a good one too. However, I feel like it should just be, I had a good title earlier. Maybe it was Candy Talks Crap. Because sometimes I'm like, I'll think back. Okay, I vlogged this, I vlogged that, I talked about this, I talked about that. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a great weekend. Enjoy yourself. Comment down below. Do you have any fun plans this weekend? I think we might go see that. Forget it. I don't even know. I'll put it up on the screen right here. Chase wants to go see this movie. I think we might do that this weekend. That's probably gonna be the highlight of my weekend. And I'm sure there's some kind of football of some sort on that Ken needs to be watching. Like, what are we gonna do when all this football's over with? Oh my gosh. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Bye, guys.